Hi, okay. Hi, good morning, Lynn. What's up? I think it's been a while since I've seen you here, but welcome, welcome. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Or maybe good evening or good afternoon, as usual. We all be living in different time zones. Yes, good morning, Draconic. It's been a while too that I've seen you here. We shall be playing Sanders-kun. I think we're like on the last chapter, so shouldn't take too long. And then I don't know if you guys will all be playing Gartic Phone after, but hopefully everyone's gonna join in on Gartic Phone. I'm very excited to play with everyone since we're gonna be more this time, so it's gonna be way more fun. Yes, I'm looking forward to everyone's masterpieces and the prompts everyone will be writing in. I'm already mentally prepared for some quote unquote unsay so prompts. I've already prepared my drawing pad. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's been like a while, it's been sitting in dust, but yeah. It's gonna be a fun time. I already grabbed my iced coffee this morning because I know if I don't get some caffeine in, I ain't gonna survive today. But yes, is it already summer for you guys where you live? Over here, it's I say it's pretty much summer. Like it's getting from 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. As I said, I'm really bad with heat. Anything over 25, guys, I'll stay home as a shut-in. Okay, I will willingly be a shut-in during the summer. I cannot go out. Those mosquitoes really be attacking me left and right. Don't know if for you guys, luckily there's less mosquitoes because those things really are merciless. Oh, it's always summer there. Then you must be pretty like used to like the heats then. You must be pretty like heat resilient, if I can say. Oh. So you must have such beautiful like biodiversity then where you live, Draconic, since it's a tropical country. I would love to like visit tropical countries, but like I feel like the moment I step in, I would like legit like I would like lose my life. The soul would go out because like I'm really bad at heat and the scorching sunlight of summer. Do you guys have a lot of mosquitoes where you live? Hello, Doria. Rip stream issues. GG's. I feel ya. Yo. Oh my god, very humid. Okay, I'm KO. Like, just the fact that you said it's very humid, it has 100% convinced me that I probably cannot go visit that country because heat and humidity, my friend, it's KO for me. Like it's a double kill for me. Like fatality from the minute I step into your country. Oh, dang fever ish. Do you guys have any like way to like counter dengue fever? Are there any like I don't know since you guys are like more I guess affected from dengue fever, do you guys have like better like I don't know like medicines or like I don't know traditional ways of like kind of protecting yourself from dengue fever? I'm just interested though. Just want to educate myself on the subject. But yeah. If you don't mind on sharing some tips, I think it's pretty good to know. Okay, I'm gonna ask like it may sound like okay, it's gonna sound kind of dumb my question, but like if you get dengue fever, like how do you kind of get better from it? Do you treat it like a normal fever? Like a would you treat it as how you would treat like a cold fever? Or is there like okay, makes sense. Rest a lot. fair enough. Rest is the key to any type of, well, not any type, but rest is a key element to getting better. I agree. Okay, eat food that recovers from both sides. Alright, I shall remember this, Draconic. If ever I use this, I will literally be like, guys, Draconic saved my life. Those tips really be coming in clutch. Oh, damn, really freaking painful when it got into your body. Those antibiotics really be testing the will to live. Alright, guys, you guys didn't just see me, but I already have my dumb moment of the morning. You know, I had to click like continue on the game. I was literally clicking continue on like my OBS streaming screen. And I was like, why isn't it like working? And I realized I should be clicking continue on the game screen. So there you go, dumb Tsukasa, straight into the stream. I have nothing left to say to myself, seriously. Alrighty. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Yeah, we just started, Doria, no worries. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. It's okay, Doria, no worries. Like, you do you, okay? Like, it's all good. Didn't we do... Hey, wait, didn't we do this last time, Doria, already? Or do we have to restart this part? Oh, well. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Yeah, it's okay. I think we could just start from here because the Draconic wasn't there last time, so we can just we can start from there so we get back into the gist of it, I guess. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Moles can be so cruel. I lost my business partner due to a gunfight. And I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while anyhow. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is not true, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Thank you. Oh, damn. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for your worst.
Porco! It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back. And after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Yeah, it's the mashed potato monster. We fought him last time. Thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you could find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who could cheat them through sorcery and guilt.
Yep.
If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. It's Tsukasa. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Yeah, Draconic, this is a magic Colonel Sanders Sekai. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life. Oh, wrong voice. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Hello, Beta. Good morning, darling. Long ago, I made this decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Yo, seriously, it looks like the perfect bachelor pad. Like, I want to be there. Have you ever been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy? Both, perhaps? If that's the roof itself over there, that would mean that place gets warm in the afternoon. And that would better be treated for termites and mold. A good point, Doria, good point. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I think last time we did reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you, drumroll, my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer him to make more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on the item to discover more about the colonel. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken foots read, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." You gaze out the window across a vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I've never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. Nice clock. Lol, draconic. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Shall we steal the hair, guys? And make a voodoo doll low-key jokes. Hashtag yandere. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched kolar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No, it's just one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Yo, bro got silver medal for hairs. We can literally go exchange it or pawn it or something. Poor guy. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos show an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Yeah, a very sentimental guy indeed. Oh damn. An adorable little baby crawls across the floor from the goatee and the mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Born bald with the goatee, yo, he was always born that way. Fabulous. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Bro was just born with puberty. It was innate. Oh yeah, that's kind of true, Doria. Everyone is born bald. Lol. Sanders was born with the glasses and the goatee out of the womb. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you dial 111111, the safe opens. Inside, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Dun 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 dun! You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one of its hanger and try it on. This jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Damn, are we wearing the boyfriend jacket?
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Yeah, we took you tell him you're cold. Yeah. I don't think he wants to know that we kind of sniffed his jacket, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel... Look at his face though. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Tsukasa. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Zzz. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about a new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, it isn't speech impediment debuff isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Yo, I hope we cuddled. Okay, Loki, I'm thirsty. I want to cuddle. Your thoughts are interrupted with Colonel Sanders when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Hello. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Oh damn, fried chicken and potatoes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't know for you guys, but I don't think I could stomach like fried chicken and such like a heavy, like hearty food right when I wake up. I think it'd be too much for me. But hey, if it's from Sanders, I guess we don't have like place to complain at this point. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Oh, will you marry me, maybe? So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Oh ho ho, the Riz. Good morning to you too, Colonel Sanders. How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. God damn it. Fun fact, it's salt, thyme, basil, oregano, cereal salt, black pepper, dried mustard, paprika, garlic salt, ground ginger, white pepper. Thank you for the recipe, Doria. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Options. Take him down a peg, flatter him. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. When I read the first option, I read a bit too fast. And I read something totally different. I won't say what it is, but it wasn't very say-so. Yeah, I read the first one a bit too fast, and I read something not super wholesome. Yes, we shall keep it at that. It took me a second to kind of be like, oh, it's take him down a peg, not what I thought I read. Oh, I don't think Ollie is here though. I think they left this comment like on another day. But they're not, I'm not sure if they're actually here, but if they are, hey Ollie. Matt says, come on guys, come on. Like, if you read it pretty fast, like, doesn't it like, wouldn't you read it as something else? I'm not gonna lie, okay? Low-key thirsting for a Sanders-kun, but like, come on. Anyways, I think we should go with flatter him, okay? Let's go with the safest option. You know, I think we might make a great team. Aw, a single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Okay, Dora, last time you were pretty headstrong with right to the waist, okay? I'm just trying to take the fastest path too, alright? And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
Oh Lord.
Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay. I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better harness those wild harness, young harness.
Oh Lord, I'm 32.
You'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested. He was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say shush house? As if it's that thing people just say. What is that even referring to? You know the pop guy, the guy that eats his bananas with the peel on, who like literally just eats bananas unpeeled? That guy.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Yo, he should have choked on his banana, to be honest. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Okay, Miriam, like, why don't you get over your guy who eats his banana peel obsession first? Like, girly, why you judging? I'm not the one dating someone who eats bananas with a peel on, homie. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Yeah, okay, like, I thought you were my bestie, like, and besties don't judge each other. That's not cool, okay? Not cool. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Oh lord, it's a Team Rocket. Oh guys, this is Pop, the guy with like the blue eyes and the dirty white clothing. Yeah, that's Pop, the banana peel eating guy. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact. This Jojo guy's actually like has a bad personality. Because he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up right. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles the dog on a treat. You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Tsukasa, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse? Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I don't know why I'm giving such a low-key F-boy voice, low-key to the guy. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Bro, who wears stockings with drumstick patterns? I don't know. I guess, to get in theme, maybe the girl thinks that would, impress Colonel Sanders. If everyone is excited for the final day of school, Tsukasa, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Tsukasa, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh no!
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel?
I'm always interested in discussing in fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Tsukasa. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the cloth to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Yo, seriously. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edge of the page. This is like a drumstick note or something. Was it them that turned Spork Monster into Spork Monster? Yo, I feel like it's probably people like Van or like the drumstick stalking girl that turned him or something. I could use the spell here that it says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Oh, Lord.
This is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, Lord. That chicken on the book is not instigating much optimism. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. You've got a memory erasing... Okay, guys, two options. This is gonna be a crucial option, I feel, for cast a forbidden spell. Don't do it after all. So, guys, what do you want? I'm gonna let you guys choose. You guys, our destiny with Sanders-kun rests in your hands. Okay, nope. Okay, fine. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for their students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose crunches up, and he begins to breathe quickly.
He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I agree, Draconic. We never take the easy way in love. So, guys, do we give him some treats that are kind of old, or do we wait for the unpredictable? The snack? We give the snack? Alright, I say we also give the snack. I mean, who doesn't like a snack, right, guys? As long as it's not expired. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, he does not look happy. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Oh, no. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles a sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. Rip. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My mind, Tsukasa, were you studying? Something with cinnamon? I've been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of baking. How insightful. Oh wait, actually, I think it was the right option. He looks happy. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Tsukasa, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see? But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. It's okay, guys. I think it was a good choice, actually.
I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here?
Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam.
Every time I blink, you go away again.
That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop?
I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in.
Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house?
Pop, we went on one date. We're over.
Oh, damn. One date and they're over, guys. Wait, how? I don't know. I mean, maybe the corgi actually was urging to rip some paper, and maybe he got to vent out his frustrations. But yes, I guess Papa is literally this is over. They broke. They finished.
And it meant so much to me that I made this for you.
Okay, wait, guys, is that an egg in this like a gooey, slimy cupcake? What is this abominous creation? Like, no. I agree. Y'all should break up. You're gonna get food poisoning from this. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Holy sheesh. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Yo, even if someone paid me $100 to taste that cupcake, I wouldn't, okay? It literally, you would get like, you would puke from that cupcake. I feel like you would gag from it. Mr. Sprinkle sent him to hell where his suffering will be a new heaven to me. Well, that was unfortunate. But we must be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam. Are you okay?
Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy who ain't peeling his bananas. I'm still not over that. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise to the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year. So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. Anyhow. Oh, we're sure gonna settle on something. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from your cheeks. Oh, her cheeks, my bad.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I better get that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Van Van and supposed Man and his eviler counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Tsukasa's famous chicken pot pie. Ooh, that sounds good actually. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by dun 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 Sanders-kun. Tsukasa, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Oh, we got something to visualize, alright. Option 1, guys, ignore it like there was no sound at all. 2, fess up about your practice dish. So guys, what are we gonna do? Do we ignore or do we fess up? What will get the kokoro of a Sanders-kun? Yo, seriously. Oh, Doria, I like that idea. I like that idea. Great minds think alike. I mean, I wouldn't mind eating it off other places, but So, or should we flip a coin, guys? Shall we flip a coin? Wait, do I even have a coin? Okay, guys. So face is ignore it. Fess up is the no face. Yo, I'm gonna take my guitar pick, guys. I only have a guitar pick. So broke. Okay, guys, we fess up. Yo! Thank God we fessed up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with a gnarled butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. What's TLC? I got no idea actually. Doria, what's TLC? Is it like MSG but TLC? Should I Google? 1 second, guys, I'll Google. Oh, apparently TLC is tender loving care. Yeah, it says tender, so like you put like, you know, your love into your cooking, so tender loving care. Oh. It's a slang for tender loving care. So I guess he just says that, oh, like we put our tenderness, our lovingness, our care into the food. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cooking of a lifetime. Oh damn, that boss battle music, guys. Skaza loves chicken. I mean, depends what chicken we're talking about. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. I mean, I love chicken, but it depends whose thighs we're talking about. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna sip some coffee and calm down. This is getting too unsafe. So Thank God Ollie is not here. Yeah, Draconic, good point. Where did mac and cheese come from? Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several set of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small. Oh, come on, Doria! Come on! This is not El Bible worthy, okay? It's like a super mild, like, quote-unquote, still kind of wholesome joke, alright? Alright. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing this 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend Baster Blaster!
Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll!
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Glenn gets on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct.
Van Van quickly unplugs Clink and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? So guys, cast a spell or do it the hard way. What do we go for? Draconic's like F principles. We're casting a spell. Okay, you know what? Since y'all... Okay, guys. Okay. We're gonna flip my pick again, cause it's like a half. So Face is gonna be cast a spell, and how do we call the other side with no face? It's Face and oh whatever. The no face side will be do it the hard way, okay? Oh yeah, thanks. Face or Tails. Okay, Face cast a spell. Tails do it the hard way. Okay, guys, it was Face. So I guess we're casting a spell. Us. Fingers crossed. You take out your own spell book and let your let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spork monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chaos to the mix.
You have summoned me! Ah, the broom cooking arena! So many fun memories of battling this place in my old life.
In your old life?
I wasn't always the monster you see me. No, once I was but a student like yourself who attended this school.
Spork Monster notices the book you're holding.
I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? But there, my friend. I try to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say, only cast in case of emergency, they mean it.
I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The spork monster's smile curls up mischievously. Okay, sorry, I thought my mic was off. Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take very good care of them. You motion to Ashley, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he recites a spell that turns her into a chicken? Now a mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of the arena, far from her station. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, this is just a cooking competition. Okay, this time we'll actually try to save her. Let's try to save her, okay? Since like we took the since we went hard, this time we'll try to actually save her. Ashley is dead and you have killed her. No! You turn to the next page and cast a reversal spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transforms back into herself.
Bark.
She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Is it just me? Or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then, you realize that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed. Your heart sinks as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of any kind of future together. Aww. Having suffering this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down with yourself. Give up and drop out of culinary school. Okay, no, guys, I think the answer here is obvious. We gotta summon extra power from deep down within ourselves, okay? We are not quitters, okay? We may have sabotaged her, but we are not quitters. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Oh damn, guys. We're going Super Saiyan. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Tsukasa, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. We cannot escape the mud that we are born with, the sin of our existence, but we can yet strive for a better life, a Kentucky Fried One with waist-kun. The power you'd be summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. Morbid time. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, and with great power comes great responsibility. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Oh lords. But don't worry, dear Tsukasa, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all this is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided you have earned his support. I've been watching you today. I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can perform the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired is the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
It seems like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of a closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Bob, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It seems like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. Oh, thank God he didn't cook anything, to be honest, guys.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Glank! Where did that pressure cooker roller off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or another onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow you must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup.
Whoa, why is it so small? My word, it's so delicate. Is that teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy afloat in his itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around this dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. Okay, I'm sorry, but it is so tiny that there's none to share, TBH. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Hey, I totally wasn't up all night and fall asleep. I said I just woke up. Hey, Ma, yo, what's up? Good morning.
Thank you, Takasa, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is the kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leads in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to pot it erratically, causing the custard to slush around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Oh, Lord Van Van. I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? I've never had uni before. I'd be down to taste, but without the needles. Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount my simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing to endure his soul and tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. Like a weird melon? I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in the light rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Bruh. Don't eat that food at a cooking school.
Got toast in your ears or something, Tsukasa? I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you obviously insisted, but you don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
It is, if the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you heard of me either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs?
Oh damn, yo, that looks good, guys. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeballing the bowl. Oh bro, that looks good. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. I want to do things to that bowl. Okay, Doria, okay. You do you, boo. Same, guys. I'm actually down for some mac and cheese. And completely blow me away. In my 49 years dog life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and completely balanced. It is so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around the partakes of mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend in this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders may have a new menu item. The new item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There has supposed to be more battles. But come on, how could they be better than this one? Yo guys, are we all getting mac and cheese after this? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for the last assignment to get their grooves on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Are we going to prom with Sanders? Compared to the massive high-tech school arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Duck in the house! Ah, woo, woo, woo.
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together...
It's the Spork monster. He has totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the spork is no more. From now, here out, I prefer that everyone refers to my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. I'm sorry, Party Monster. The dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know what, she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dream.
Also, I found out that me and my sisters are going on Wednesdays. We are going to get boba shopping. That's so cool, Cat Cafe! Oh, now I get it.
And we can get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Susan Dutch. Miriam, will you be my lady king?
What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. Oh damn, guys, Pop was a prince. He's royalty. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not even sure if he knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life.
A twist on a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny fish to meticulously sculpt, and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie doke.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electric hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Wow, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What?
What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the way of your kind, I must return.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sander arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Oh, damn. Hey, he stole our coleslaw and our mashed potatoes. What's this? I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? What? That's the end? Oh, okay. Whew. No, it's not the end. Okay, thank goodness. That would have been anticlimactic. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Tsukasa, what are you doing, sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. Once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take off. I'm so glad to spend it together with you, Tsukasa. Exactly, Dory, I grabbed that waist. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Tsukasa, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Wait, that's the end? No, we didn't even get to grab the waist. What the hell? Bro, what is this? I'm triggered. Wait, are there actually different endings? Like, because I knew when we played, like there's sometimes we had to like restart certain chapters because we failed, right? Do we get the good ending if like we succeed in everything? Yo, I'm gonna have to Reddit that. Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, that's sad, guys. Thank you for joining the Colonel Sanders. That was that. We failed to hug the waist, but now we're going to baking school, guys. You know, we don't got them hoes. We don't got them happy ending. We got C blocked by yeah. Oh Lord, this leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. Oh damn. I'm sad. I don't know how to feel, guys. I don't know how to feel. Yo, seriously. Maybe next time I'll try to get like everything right. And then I'll just stream the ending with you guys to see if it's different. Hopefully we get like a happy ending. Actually, guys, don't move. I'll Google it. KFC simulation. Oh, there are multiple endings. So yes, guys, there are multiple endings. So I think like if we want to end up with him, literally I'll have to be like we need to get like the whole game. I think like we have to get the right answers all the time. I think this was just like the maybe like the neutral ending, or I mean for us it could be like a bad ending, right? Because we didn't get the man, we didn't get the food, we got nothing. We left empty-handed with a useless diploma. We can't even end up with our mans with the waist. Sag. I'm sad. But yes, guys. Okay, so we're supposed to meet at 10 a.m. On Discord, right? Are y'all gonna be playing Gartic Phone? I think so, right? So I think I'm just gonna like go to the washroom and like prep a bit before Discord. So I'll meet you guys like at 10 a.m. on Discord. Sounds good? 10 a.m. on Discord. Sounds good, guys? I'm gonna go grab some, I don't know, a snack or something. Go to the washroom, plug my drawing pad. And then I'll meet you guys in Discord. We can have some fun. You guys too, go grab a drink. Go, I don't know, grab a boba, grab a coffee, grab mac and cheese if you got time. So see you in a jiffy, guys. All right, I'll see you there.